Monday, Monday, big shipping day. Hey guys, it is Monday morning and I have 62 items that have been sold between eBay and Poshmark that I need to get shipped out. Fortunately, I do not have same or one-day shipping time, so I'm just going to get out as much as I can, and I'll get the rest out tomorrow. But I thought I'd show you guys a couple of batches. Probably won't show you every individual thing, but I usually kind of try to ship in batches. The things that really need to go out, I get those out first, then I'll pull some more stuff and get that out and just keep going until my mail carrier gets here. But I'll take you through a few of the things that I sold. Sadly, in this box here, I already packed up and forgot to show you guys, but I will try to put in a picture. It's a Babysitter's Club doll, about an 18-inch doll, and Babysitter's Club are some books that I loved reading in the late 80s, and it's a Claudia doll, and I remember that character very well. And somebody has given it to somebody for their birthday, and I sold that for $40 plus shipping.
$56 plus shipping.
Okay, I'm gonna take all of these clothes out, and I'll show you those in a separate clip so that I can show you pictures of those items instead of just wrapped up here. But I'll show you these other things first. This Gucci perfume, about a half a bottle. It's vintage, and I got it at a thrift store for a couple of dollars, and it sold for $25. This is a cappuccino machine cleaner, and I got a bunch of these at the liquidation store for a little over $1, a few cents over $1, and I sold this for $14.75. This Polly Pocket toy set costume party collection I got for $5 at a yard sale probably a year ago. But I did sell it for $30 plus shipping, and it cost the buyer about $12 to ship. These are some large size men's Olakai shoes, and they're brand new. I got them at the liquidation store. I think I paid about $8 for them, and the offer I got on them was a little lower than I wanted. The offer was for $40 plus shipping. But as large as they are, I think they're like a size 15. When you get a buyer, if you pass, sometimes you're going to be waiting a while before you get another buyer. So I went ahead and took that. It's a pretty decent profit anyway. This is a pair of Harley Quinn socks, and I got those at Goodwill, and I sold them for $10.05 on sale plus shipping. These are a pair of Saludos espadrille flats, and they are brand new. Got them for $2 at Clothes Mentor when they had their sale. And those sold for $25 plus shipping. I also got these other espadrilles embroidered. They're by Fabiola's, and they're in really, really good condition. Well, yeah, they've been worn outside a little bit. They sold for $25 plus shipping. All right, I'll be back with the clothes. These are all eBay clothing sales, just a first batch here. But I'm going to try to throw up some pictures and maybe talk a little bit about some of these pieces. This is a pair of, I've already forgotten, denim shorts by Big Star. Big Star's a pretty good brand to pick up in jeans. Not as good as it used to be. There's Big Star. And these are a nice distressed style, and they sold for $22 plus shipping. This is a Victoria's Secret pink long sleeve thermal. That says University of Pink. I've had it for a long time, and it sold for actually more than I would have been willing to take at this point. It sold for $13.60 plus shipping. This is a jacket or a blazer by the brand Worth, and Worth is very expensive in the store. It does not sell quickly at all. I used to go to a store that doesn't exist anymore. It was a thrift, and it would frequently markdown clothing items, like all their clothes for $1. And they had some pretty high-end folks who would donate to them, so I got a lot of worth pieces. So when I run into worth for $1 or $2, I just can't pass it up. And usually I just take whatever I'm offered on it, but every now and again I'm offered a pretty decent amount for a piece by worth. So this one, I mean, originally it was, I'm sure, well over $100, but I took an offer of $25 plus shipping and was very happy with that. This is just an intro boutique long tank top, and I haven't had it listed long at all. I took an offer of $9 on it because it's just a little boutique brand, $9 plus shipping, and I think I'm in that for less than $2. This is a 3X Torrid blouse. It's off shoulder. The bigger the size, the better with Torrid. This sold for $13 plus shipping. I love Torrid. I like it myself. And when I can pick it up cheap, I pretty much am going to get it. It's not going to sell for a lot, but it sells. This is a little girl's Matilda Jane top, and I've sold quite a bit of Matilda Jane pieces lately. This sold for $15 plus shipping. And this is a plus size boutique shirt. And you can't see here, but I'll show you in the picture. It's got a lace bottom. And sells pretty decent, but the plus sizes sell even better. And this was given to me by a friend. She gave me just a trash bag full of clothes when I kind of put out a announcement, I guess, on Facebook saying, hey guys, the thrift stores are closed and you're home, you're cleaning out your closets. If you don't mind giving me your stuff, I would love that. And I had one whole friend respond. But I've sold quite a few of her pieces, and that sold for $18 plus shipping. And I missed one. This is Andre brand, Andre by Unit, and there are a couple of other Andre lines. And these are pretty much just trendy pieces that are in boutiques. So it's not high-end, and it's not like a recognizable name brand, but they do tend to be in style. So this I got for $2 at a thrift store. And man, the person who bought this was relentless. Back and forth, back and forth. They were trying to nickel and dime me. I kind of held my ground a little bit. Like, I'm not giving this away, but I did sell it relatively cheap, but I was happy with it. $14 plus shipping. Here's everything that's going out from Poshmark this weekend. This is a hat with, looks like algebraic symbols all over it. It's from Janet's Hats. I got this at a liquidation store for $1. I've had it for about a year, and it sold for $20. And of course on Poshmark, buyers pay shipping. And what I love about selling hats on Poshmark is I can throw these things in a big old priority box and not feel bad that it actually weighs under a pound and I'm paying for priority shipping. Same with this. The picture frame sold for $19. I like selling home goods on Poshmark because I can pack all the way up to 5 pounds, feel like it's really safe. I'm not trying to get it under a certain weight, so I can pack that up real securely. Of course, I would pack it up securely on eBay too, but you know, you're always conscientious about trying to get that, get it under a certain number of pounds, so I can kind of overpack on Posh. This is a Lucky Brown dress, and I'll try to put a picture of it up. Man, this thing retailed for a lot. It's really nice. It's a great size, but I've had it for a long time. And I got an offer on it. Wasn't very happy with the offer, but I made a counter offer that I thought was pretty generous. And they weren't having that counter offer, and they just took me $1 at a time. At $25, I was just like, nope, this is it, 25. And like, they counter offer 20. I counter 25. They counter 20. I counter 25. I'm like, no, I'm not moving. Well, they did offer 24. I'm like, that's only going to come down to pocket change. Fine. I could have held out and probably eventually gotten a 40 for it. But like I say, I've had it for a long time anyway. So anyway, there it goes. I didn't pay much for it at all. This is just a pair of plus size blue jean gray shorts, and they are nothing special. They're not a name brand. I don't remember getting them, but I'll say I picked them up because they're plus size, and they probably cost me about 50 cents because I wouldn't have paid more than $1 for them. I have an idea of where I might have gotten them. And they sold for $10. This Matilda Jane shirt I just got recently at a consignment store. She had a $5 rack that I bought a whole bunch of stuff off of. And so I decided to look at the rest of the store because she had 50% off everything. So this shirt ended up being $8, and I wasn't too sure about paying $8 for it, but great size, great style. I've had some good luck with Matilda Jane lately, and I kind of needed the inventory, so I thought, well, at the very least, I'm going to double my money. So I paid the $8 for it, listed it, and within days, I had multiple offers, and I actually ended up kind of holding out and like, not sure about that offer. And then somebody swooped in and paid full price of $40 for it. This is a sweater with a Peter Pan collar. It's the brand Bowden, which is good as it is. But this was worn by Zooey Deschanel on the TV show New Girl. And I only know that because I bought it in a reseller lot off of Poshmark that ended up being a really good lot. And that person had put that in the listing, so I put it in there too. A screenshot of Zooey Deschanel wearing it and mention of New Girl in the listing. This sold within about a week of listing for $25. This is a bundle. I got this shirt for less than $1 at a liquidation store, new with tags, country music, kind of, I guess, alludes to country music on it. And then this is a tank top. It's new with tags. I've had it forever. And this I had listed for $22. And I think I'll have this maybe for like $10. But I thought, oh, you like both of these, huh? So I put them in a bundle, and I offered them $22. So threw this in for free, which I was happy to do as long as I had it. So I actually got full price for this by throwing this tank top in. And then this I got at the consignment store. It's actually new, and I think I'm in it for less than $2. And it sold pretty quickly, actually. I have a couple more similar to it, and it sold for $12. These Michael Kors booties sold for $34 and change plus shipping on eBay, and I got them in a bundle I bought off of a friend. I paid her $50 for, a whole bunch of pairs of shoes. I think it was probably 15 or so or more pair of shoes, and she says she just doesn't like to sell shoes. So got 34 off of just that one pair, and I've already sold several of the other ones. So here's a load of things that I went ahead and packed up and didn't show you guys. Mainly clothes, mainly under $20. But I thought I would show you this bundle of things that I'm about to pack up. Sales have been really, really good this week. But let me just show you some of these items. This is a pair of wide leg knit Zara pants. I got them at the Clothesman or $2 sale, and they sold for $33 plus shipping. This is a Slipknot t-shirt. I bought a bunch of band t-shirts from a guy in Florida. He had an entire house dedicated to reselling, and I think he did some online sales, but mainly he just had people come to this house and go through his stuff, and he'd sell it all and fill it up again. So I bought this one in a bundle of several band t-shirts, and I paid a little bit too much for them. Anyway, this goes to show I will sell anything because it doesn't exactly go with the aesthetic of like most of my Poshmark closet. Now this actually did sell on eBay, but I had it in both. My eBay closet is really, really a hodgepodge. So anyway, this sold for $16 plus shipping. I've had it since July, so figured it was time to let it go. Didn't have as much value as I thought it might. It's a pair of wide leg Lane Bryant capris, and Lane Bryant has been doing pretty well for me, especially in the jeans area. $17.25 plus shipping. Now this I just listed yesterday. I got it at the liquidation store. I think I paid around $3 for it. And it's Ben 10 from the Cartoon Network, which I'm not familiar with. It does work. It did when I tried it yesterday anyway. Let's see. There we go. So it's got games, it's a little watch that you can wear. But yeah, it sold within a few hours of listing, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. Okay. This is a 31 makeup case. There's that game talking. I got this at a thrift store about 2 months ago, and it's in great condition. I don't know that it's ever been used. Kind of oversized. I paid $2 for it, and it sold for $13. Now this crazy thing I also got at the liquidation store. The box is a little crushed. It's some kind of from a YouTube channel called Project MC Squared. It's the ultimate makeover bag. I looked it up, and there are some YouTube unboxings on it. When my daughter saw it, she said, "Mom, I've been wanting that forever." But it doesn't seem like something that's readily available. There was one listed on eBay for I think $125, and then there was one sold. So I think I paid $7 for it. I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot. So I put it up on auction, and I had 15 bids on this thing, and people asking me to end the auction early. Of course, they wanted to pay the starting bid for me to end the auction early, which makes no sense to me at all. I get requests all the time, I'll make an offer. I'll go ahead and pay now. The opening bid. But anyway, I'm glad I did not take that because it actually ended up selling, shipping and all, for $99. So I think it should probably cost me between $12 and $15 to ship. I sold another one of these Pixie Glow Tonics. I thought I'd try these. I think I had to pay $3.50 for them. They have a lot more at the store, and so I got a sampling. I'm like, do I want to buy any more? They've been selling, but they sell for $14 and free shipping, so it's only a few dollars profit in that. So I'm not going to pick up any more unless they just make me a really good deal on the bundle. This is a Steve Madden wallet. I paid 50 cents for it at the church rummage sale that was on the 1st of March, and I'm so glad that I got to go to that because everything has been shut down since. It's the one and only sale that I got to go to this spring. I hope to goodness they start up soon. But anyway, this sold for, I want to say $20. I'm looking at my sheet to see if I can find where I wrote it down. I believe it's $20 and free shipping. I sold another one of these cappuccino machine cleaners that I got for $1 and some pennies at the liquidation store. They've been selling for $14.75, but they're pretty heavy, so I'm really only making about a $5 profit on those. And then I knocked these over, but another set of these, I think this is my last one, nail balm, and I sold this 3 of them with free shipping for $14. I am shipping out quite the hodgepodge of items today. A lot of shoes, and these are both eBay and Poshmark sales, and I'll save the clothing for last. I have here a Chi Omega pillow. So it is a sorority pillow. And I've had this for a long time, but I just knew that somebody would want it. And of course, that being the first thing that I'm going to tell you about, it seems to be the only thing that I did not write down. But I think it went for somewhere around $30, but maybe I'll pop it up on the screen here so you can see. These are a pair of Bates boots, and I got them at the liquidation store. I think I paid around $18 for them, and they sold for $65 plus shipping. And so that took right around 6 weeks to sell, I guess. And then these I was really surprised about. I've had them for a long time. They're a pair of Stuart Weitzman shoes, and I mean they're like fleece lined. They're a winter shoe. They're small, but they sold for a full asking price yesterday of $34 plus shipping. This is a pair of Badgley Mishka shoes that I got for $2 at the Clothes Minter $2 sale, and this is the third time that I have sold a pair of Jeweled by Badgley Mishka shoes, and there's a lady who's going to wear these to her wedding, and she paid $30 plus shipping. This is a Seiko self-winding watch. I got it at a yard sale for $5, and it sold on Poshmark within a day and a half for $35 plus shipping. The band on it is pretty small, so I decided to go ahead and take that offer. This is a knife sharpener. I think I paid around $4 for it at the liquidation sale, and it sold for $46. Mario Land 3DS game. Man, I've had this one for quite a while. Sold for $13.85, free shipping. These are a pair of leather sandals by the brand Beak, and they are sold at Anthropologie. I got them at Goodwill, and I've had them for about 2 months, maybe a little bit longer. But these sold, I think I didn't write that down either. I didn't go check my Poshmark sales. But I think these sold for around $75. Might have been $65. They actually retail for like $130, and they are in very, very good condition. I got this at Goodwill recently, and it's a Corona hat, and somebody paid me $24.10 plus shipping. I knew somebody would want it. Probably something somebody got on vacation in Mexico. This is a pair of Cupid shoes. I got them at a consignment store at kind of a tent sale type deal for $2. And these sold on Poshmark, and I believe it was somewhere around $15. I'm so sorry I don't have exact numbers here. I forgot to check my Poshmark sales before turning on the camera. This is a Mom screen cleaner. I had somebody buy it earlier this week and get very sassy because I didn't ship it immediately, even though my listing has 2-day handling time. And so I gladly canceled her order as she requested, and somebody else bought it the next day, and they bought it for $23. Here is a Kenwood remote control, and I have had this since the early fall, and it sold for $14. I'm going to turn this off and move all these things out and then show you the clothes. I'll go through some of the clothing items that I'm sending out today. This is a pair of vintage plus size short overalls with Tweety Bird on there, and these sold within about a week and a half. And I took a best offer on these of $23 plus shipping. This was given to me by a friend when I asked for some donations when the stay-at-home orders first went into effect. And I think this is about the 4th item that I've sold from her. This is a Romans plus size top. Anything that is plus size and trendy tends to sell pretty quickly. Now, not just anything plus size, but especially things that are in style. So this is a really cute tunic lightweight top, and this sold for $19 plus shipping. I got this at the consignment store for $3 on a sidewalk sale. Pretty much when you find a Ralph Lauren item with this big logo crest symbol, it'll do pretty well. And this sold within a week and a half of listing for $18 plus shipping. Probably could have gotten a little bit more, but I'm happy moving things these days if I'm making a decent profit. This is a pair of Lane Bryant capris with a stripe down the side of distressed material, and these sold within a week of listing. Lane Bryant, man, the Lane Bryant capris have really been going for me. $16 plus shipping. This is a Flying Tomato boutique brand embroidered jacket. I got it at a thrift store for $2. It's been listed for about 2 or 3 months, and it sold for $18 plus shipping. This is a vintage blue jean shirt with lace, and it's kind of that acid wash. It's kind of cool. It's by the brand Ginger, which is not anything really. It sold for $18 plus shipping. This is a We the Free, which is a Free People brand blouse, and I'll try to put a picture of it up because you can't really tell much about it. It sold for $15.50 plus shipping. And then this is a really cool pair of shorts, so I need to pop a picture of that up. I've had these since September, so the things that I bought from this lady all sold really quickly, and these didn't, but they're really cool and new with tags, but they did sell now for $30 plus shipping.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This has really been just an assortment of the sales from this week. I didn't do a very good job of recording every one for you, so it's a sampling. But it was a really good week of sales. It seems this coming weekend things have dropped off. So next week's video we'll kind of see how it goes. But see you again next time. Bye.